wonderful. I'd love to.
Bye, Mel.
I'll get that up in writing to you today. Thanks. Bye.
What is it?
They've offered me the job. I've got it.
Brilliant.
I must phone your dad. I can't believe it.
Oh, there's you thinking you were destined for the scrap heap.
I must send Tessa some flowers. She's pulled loads of strings. Oh, it's engaged.
Well, it's nice to see nepotism isn't dead after all.
The old hockey stick's still working. I must get some new clothes.
No, just dust off the old ones.
No, not last year's haute couture. I see Jaeger beckoning. We must celebrate.
Well, it's a long time since we had something to celebrate.
Yeah, perhaps I could do my barbecue. Belle Simpson, back in town.
Now, come on, back you come. Come on. That's it. Left hand down a bit. Come on. Steady, steady. Come on, mate, you're all right. All the way back now. All the way back.
You in charge of parking cars now, are you?
Yeah, well, someone's got to be, haven't they, eh? Them Simpsons are taking over the place, and I am residence chairman.
Someone should have a word with Omer about this, you know.
I called last night, but he weren't in. I'll try again later.
I'll tell you what, this parking's getting beyond a joke. I had to ask the girl, what's her name, Georgia, to move her car just so I could park outside my own house.
My Ron's going to give them a piece of his mind.
Yo, someone should. Don't take any crap from them, Ron.
No, all right, mate. We'll settle with another way with them officially. Now, I'll get all your individual complaints together and we'll have a chat.
Well, I'll leave you to it. See you later.
How's that, Mike?
Pulling the life out of the daisies, you know. She loves me not. Joke.
I've got to get him and Lindsay back together somehow.
You better be quick. Going into town, checking out flights about America. Happens he's going next week.
Yeah, well, I'll think of something. I've got to. I want to see him happy, even if he doesn't.
Listen, could you do us a favour? Could you mind the shop in about 10 minutes? I've got an appointment with Fee.
Oh, Bev, don't be going to the beauty parlour. You've got a business to run.
Ron, if I don't get my legs waxed, you're going to be sleeping next to a coconut mat. 10 minutes, all right?
Belle, I wondered if I could have a word with you about all these cars parked.
I'm a bit pushed at the moment. Maybe sometime this afternoon.
Yeah, fine. As long as you can fit us in.
Hi.
Hello.
Guess who's got herself a job?
Oh, you did it. Congratulations.
They just phoned now.
I'm really pleased for you.
Thanks. I was wondering, do you have any Tabasco sauce for marinade?
Oh, no, but I'm popping out to the shops later. I'll pick some up for you.
Oh, would you? That would be great. Because we're having a barbecue tomorrow night, and you and Max are invited.
Oh, right.
It's not a problem. It's not inconvenient.
Oh, not at all. I will be there.
Great. Together?
Oh, there's been a little hiccup in our relationship.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you about it when you've got more time.
Do. See you.
Bye.
So what's the urgency? It's usually only brides and bridesmaids who get in this early.
Well, I just thought I'd get it done first thing.
Going out somewhere special?
No, just to work.
Oh, yeah. Got your eye on the boss, then.
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it?
Hiya.
Hello.
Hiya, Beth.
Oh, can I have my eyes done like that?
I thought you were booked in for a leg wax.
I might get a top to toe.
They are all done.
Oh, that's great. Thanks a lot.
Hope he's worth it.
Oh, he is.
You got a fella?
She's playing the cards close to her chest, aren't you, love?
Oh, why? I hope he's got lots of energy. She can't see till the early hours, this one.
No, he's not like that. He's more sophisticated and older. He likes eating out, doesn't he?
Oh, sounds a bit like my fella.
Oh, you got one as well.
Oh, got my eye on someone.
Well, go on then, spill.
No names, but he's about my age.
Oh, aye, 21 then. Go on.
He's a local businessman.
Oh, bit of an entrepreneur, eh?
Not mine, Ron, is it?
No, this one's got no strings attached.
Older man, you can't beat him. Hey, what's this?
Thanks, love.
Tra, see ya.
Tra. Is this competition?
Yeah, the stylists from all over the northwest. Our piece is entering. I'm doing the makeup for his models.
And who are the models?
Usually anyone you can get your hands on.
Oh, I'd love to do something like this.
Mum, it's Martin. Come on.
Thanks. God, this is a bit smaller than your last place.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe size isn't really all that important.
Hello, Martin.
Hi, Belle.
You look well.
Yeah.
Sit down. Drink?
Great. Tea, please.
So, still playing rugby?
Yeah, we won promotion last season.
Oh, great.
Forgive me for saying, but isn't this all a little odd?
What?
Well, you getting in touch.
Why is that odd?
Well, we haven't exactly got on since I started seeing Georgia, and well, now you're trying to push us back together. What's going on?
I'm not trying to push anyone together. We just thought it would be good if you two sat down and talked.
So, where is she?
Well, she's out at the moment, but she'll be back soon.
I'm surprised she's even agreed to see me.
Actually, she doesn't know you're here.
You're kidding.
Look, Martin, somebody had to organise something. You and Georgie have to get together in the same room and talk.
You look nice. Oh, thanks. Well, I had to do something to give me a bit of a lift.
Yes, I know the feeling.
Listen, is Max in?
He's upstairs. He's getting ready to go out to work.
Oh, couldn't sleep last night. I wanted to go over to the restaurant or come round here and talk to him.
Look, do you think it's wise for you to carry on working here? It could get awkward for you.
Well, do you want me to go?
No, but I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
Oh, well then no, I really could do with the cash. I mean, Louise is growing like nobody's business.
Don't get into any big discussions with him. Try and be mature about it. Stand back. That's the way I'd handle it.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should lay off a bit. I probably have been rushing things too much.
If I were you, I'd put it out of my mind. Some things just really aren't worth pursuing. I'll see you later.
Okay. See you later. Hiya.
Sammy, I'm getting dressed.
Why bother?
Look, I haven't got time. I've got things to do.
Oh, look, can't you just spare a minute to talk to me?
There's nothing to talk about.
But, well, the other night in the club.
Look, I've already explained. It was something that just happened. Neither of us were thinking straight.
I know, but that's what's so good about it.
Look, I've got lots of things to do, and I'm sure you've plenty of cleaning.
Yeah, you're right. I'll get started. We can talk later.
Mum, that looks like Martin's car outside.
Hello, Georgia.
What are you doing here?
I thought maybe...
It was me. I asked him to come. What for?
We thought it would be good if you two sat down and talked.
What are you after? Mediation or reconciliation?
Well, I've solved my parking problem anyway. How? Never mind, you'll see. I've got to keep respect free from those Simpsons somehow. £2.50, please. Cheers, love.
Hiya.
Hi, love.
Hello. How are you, lover boy?
Thanks, Horsey.
I'm all right, I'm just getting me dinner, you know.
A bag of crisps, is that all?
Well, I've got to keep myself like figure, haven't I?
Waste away to not, and you've got to eat properly. You don't want to become anorexic.
Yeah, hey, it is art you want to be worried about.
Change his mind. I happen to be sensitive about my weight.
I'll see you later, eh?
What for?
I'll bring a coffee for you down to the shop.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, okay, yeah. If I haven't had a heart attack.
You shouldn't joke about things like that. When I had my heart attack, I nearly died for 2 minutes.
Oh, Ron, don't be so morbid.
I'm not being morbid, I'm just saying. Right, I'm going to go round and see Terry Sullivan. Tell him about my little plan for how Michael's leaving do.
I thought you wanted to get Mike and Lindsay back together. I mean, what are you doing planning a leaving party?
Well, if I work it properly with Jackie, there'll only be 2 people there, Michael and Lindsay.
Oh, isn't that romantic?
Hey, Dad, have you told your fella about the hair show?
What is she?
Oh, what planet are you on? The one that your Jackie and Peter are entering?
You know that Alf's going to be a model.
Get my hair done for free and I get to strut my stuff on the catwalk.
You what?
Oh, Ron, they do your hair in all these wild ways.
You know what you'd look good in? A red PVC mini and bra top.
Or better still, rubber.
Now, that would be sexy.
Hey, hold on. Do you seriously think I'm going to let you prance around the stage wearing a rubber bra?
She's got the figure for us.
Yeah, she's got the figure for a lot of things, but wearing kinky outfits isn't one of them.
I've heard you complain before.
Better go. Legs to wax, eyebrows to pluck and all that.
See you later. Oh, well, I'll have a word with you about what I'm wearing as well. Ta-ra.
I am not having you getting up on stage half-dressed.
Oh, and it's a giggle. You know I like dressing up.
Yeah, and there's a time and place for everything, isn't there? Right, I'm going round to see Cherry Sullivan.
Well, I'm going to the tyre specialist. Have a fitting for my new dress.
Look, you don't mind if I draw the doors across to you whilst I work on these menus?
No, not at all. Do you want a drink?
No, thanks. I'll get one later.
Max, look, can we please talk about the other night?
Oh, Sammy.
Oh, why do you keep being like this?
Look, I am busy at the moment and you're making things very difficult for me.
But I just want to talk. Look, Max, the other night, I thought it was the start of something.
I'm sorry if I gave you that idea.
I understand it's not long since Patricia got off, but the other night you were just so nice, so pleasant.
Look, I'm sorry if I gave you the impression there was going to be a relationship. Oh, God. Look, I think we're going to have to talk about this some other time. Better if you get off now.
Max, look, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but...
Ah, Susanna, I'm sorry, there seems to have been a bit of an upset.
Oh, what about?
I think it's better if you leave the cleaning for today.
Max, what's going on?
No, it's all right. I'll get off.
Of course, you will receive a full day's pay.
Are you all right, Samantha? Is there anything you want to tell me?
It's all right, I can handle this. You calm yourself down and you get off now. Don't worry. Bye.
What was all that about?
Oh, something about her daughter and nursery, and then all of a sudden she got emotional.
Is that all? She looked very upset.
Oh, yeah, she did. Would you like a drink?
A cold one. With you.
Sorry?
A cold drink. You're sweating.
Oh, yeah, it's really hot in here, isn't it? Whew, I'll open the window.
That was tough, that stuff.
Well, you take the biscuit, you sin. Phoning me for a pizza.
Well, I couldn't get out, could I? I was dead busy.
So does that mean I'll be lifting more stuff on the van then?
Yeah, you don't mind, do you?
Yeah.
Tell you what, you seem a bit better today.
Meaning what?
Well, the other day you were flying off the handle a bit, you know, especially at the kids.
Yeah, I know. I just get so worked up about our Leo. It's hard enough him trying to find a job because of the colour of his skin without him getting up to no good with that Simpson kid.
Ah, we'll be all right. And anyway, you can't choose the friends for them, can you?
Nah. Aye, aye. It's one of your fancy women.
Which one?
The voluptuous Valerie.
All right, Cal.
Hiya.
All right.
Hiya. How's the training?
Yeah, I have a feel of that.
Not bad. Just an overwork. You don't want to get injured again, do you?
Hey, I want to win the novices comp, don't I?
Hey, it's not the winning that counts, it's the taking part.
Yeah.
Look what I've got for you.
For me?
Yeah? Just an all my deliveries and I've got one meal left over. And I've heard the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Val, but the thing...
No buts. I'll make a cup of tea while you get your chops on those dumplings.
You know, I never really got my head around this.
Around what?
Well, you and your about turn.
I made a mistake.
Is that it? Mistake? It was like I'd married a different woman from the one I'd known only the day before. I think I deserve an explanation.
I can't explain. I'm sorry.
Why did Nat bring me here?
Nat?
Yeah. Nat phoned and said I should come, but...
I've made a sandwich. Shall we eat in here?
Why not al fresco?
I'll just pop to the loo.
How's it going?
It's not.
Well, you should clear the air at least. There's no point in acrimony between you.
Mum, it's not acrimonious. It'll just never work, and Martin knows that.
Nat? Lunch.
Why are you doing this?
What?
You really think I'm going to go back with him just because you brought him down here? It won't work. You know what I want.
That was gorgeous.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
I don't think I'll be able to eat for a week.
Hey, I've got an apple pie on the van. Or I could go to the baker's and get custard and drop it in.
No, you're all right. I think I'll just throw these away.
Oh, yeah, I'll take them. There's a load on the van.
Oh, sorry.
And I'll give you a ring later. See if you can get out for the weekend.
Oh, nice one. OK, well, cheers.
See ya.
Yeah. Oh, and thanks again for the grub.
Thanks. I've got something for you.
Oh, I love surprises.
There you are.
Food.
I felt really sorry if you're only having a bag of crisps for your dinner.
Well, I was trying to save a little bit of room for me tea, you know.
Go on, you don't want to worry about Ron Dixon going on about diets.
No, I'm not worried about Ron.
Look, I'll make a cuppa and you start eating. If I have to feed you myself, I will. And anyway, you never know when you're going to need your strength.
So when do you start the new job, Mum?
Oh, they haven't given me a starting date yet. I have to start reading the trade magazines, get my brain into gear.
Well, I'm really pleased for you, Mum. You deserve it.
Making any progress?
Not yet. I'd love it all to be back on again, but, I don't think there's much point.
She can be stubborn.
To be honest, I think part of the problem is you.
Me?
Yeah. Well, you must have set some standards. Not much chance of me meeting them anyway.
What do you mean?
Nat does this, Nat does that, Nat's so good at whatever.
Oh, come on, she's just having you on. We're just your average brother and sister. We barely tolerated each other when we were kids.
That's not what Georgia says. As far as she's concerned, you're the perfect man. I guess I just can't live up to that.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Bet you were starving, weren't you?
Sort of.
Oh, I can go and buy you a chicken pie from next door if you like. Heat it up in the microwave.
No, I'm well satisfied.
You don't half love your grub, don't you?
Yeah, especially Indian and Chinese.
Same here. Chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, I love lamb prasad.
So is it a decent Indian takeaway around here, then?
Well, I prefer to sit down in a restaurant rather than have a takeaway, you know.
Oh, aren't you nice? When?
What?
Well, you needn't be so subtle about it, you know. I thought you'd never ask. There's a great place in town. You could try there.
Well...
Oh, I better go. I'll phone you.
All right, Fee.
Hiya.
All right, then.
We're just going round to see Ollie and Mr. Simpson about this parking business.
OK.
You coming round, or what?
No, I've got no one to mind the shop, so I can't.
They're blocking you in as well, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, like, no needs one of us from our house, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's right, Nick. You're getting used to this bottling house, aren't you?
I've told you I've got no one to mind the shop.
Come on, let's go.
Why don't you just relax, Georgia, and Nat can take these.
Yeah, sure.
Mum's very unsubtle, isn't she?
She probably just wants the best for you.
Martin. I'm sorry, but I still feel the same. I don't want us to be forced together.
What if we went to marriage guidance? Relate or something?
I can't. I know it's difficult. And I feel bad for the way things have turned out. But I'll be staying here from now on. As soon as I can, I'll clear everything of mine out of the house.
So, are we communicating through solicitors next?
I'm not looking to score points. It'd be best if we could come to a quick agreement about the house and things.
Yeah. You know, I'd give anything to give it one last try.
I know. But it wouldn't be right to make any promises I couldn't keep.
Yeah. You're right. Give my regards to your dad.
Yeah. Take care.
See ya.
You think this will stop them?
Yeah, well, it better not do. Ah, Bye, Belle.
Martin? Martin?
Look, about this parking caper.
Can't we deal with that later?
But you keep putting it off, don't you?
And it's getting beyond the joke now.
What exactly is it you want to say?
Well, I've had to put cones outside my place to stop you all lot parking there.
Well, you really don't have to bother. All you have to do is ask.
Yeah, but it's not always convenient. Sometimes you just want to drive away without having to knock on doors.
Look, if you want, I will make sure that everybody avoids parking near the cones.
Excuse me, but am I invisible or what? Every time I say something, you answer him.
Excuse me, but what exactly is it you want to say?
I won't be putting any cones outside my house, but I want my driveway keeping clear. Otherwise, I just won't be knocking on doors.
Yeah, all right, mate, take it easy.
No, Ron, I'm not having a looking down a nose at me, ignoring me.
Look, if you have a problem, all you have to do is ask. The thing is, Mr. Johnson, I really find it difficult talking with people when they're rude.
Hang on a minute, I didn't start all this. Everybody around here got on reasonably well until you lot moved in here.
And I'm beginning to regret that we ever did.
Yeah, and so am I. My lad had never been in trouble until your boy turned up on the scene.
Don't you bring Daniel into this.
Come on, Nick, let's leave it, eh, mate?
Look, in future, just make sure that none of your cars are parked anywhere near my house, or I'll get them shifted myself, right?
What's going on, man?
This, Samantha business, you know, I've been thinking we should let her go.
What on earth for?
Well, you know, she's been having a few problems with her daughter, and, well, she's going to start all this emotional nonsense.
Well, she was very upset. It's only natural.
Yeah. But I've also been thinking about her standards. I mean, we could do better.
Oh, I don't think we could, Max. She's a very warm and caring person and an excellent worker.
Well, I don't agree.
You don't think she's warm and caring?
No, that's immaterial. I just don't think she's very good.
Why the sudden change?
Well, sometimes I think it takes a little bit of time for things to sink in, doesn't it?
Well, I'm very happy with her, and I think she should stay. Oh, and, Belle and Ollie have invited us to a barbecue tomorrow.
Who? You and me?
Yes. You don't mind if we go as a couple, do you?
No, of course not. At least we know where we stand.
Exactly.
Do you really expect me to just walk off into the sunset with Martin?
No, but at least I expect you to give him some consideration.
About what? It's all very noble of him to have come round here for some heart-to-heart. But my marriage is finished, Mum. It's over. If something's dead, let's bury it and move on.
Stand around too long, Belle. You're likely to get a parking ticket.
More likely to get a black eye with Mick Johnson. He really has got an attitude problem.
Well, let's not give him any more excuses to have a go, eh?
Well, the sooner I start my job at Millard's, the sooner we can get away from here.
Come on, Dan. You're gonna be late.
I'm going. Well, hurry up, then. Listen, will you be back by 6:30? Because the Farnhams are coming.
Yeah. Okay. See you later.
See
Bye.
you.
Your summer? Got me dad on with.
Good morning to you too. Cash on delivery as usual.
Right. I hope it works as good as yesterday.
Should hope so. Me and the internet on your side. Can't go wrong.
Hiya, love.
What's up?
Michael's made up his mind. He's definitely getting off to America.
When?
A few days, as soon as he gets things sorted.
We'll kill our Lindsay now, Ron. She's that miserable without him.
Jack, I think it's about time we put Plan B into operation. Of, you know, a bit of a leave and do for our Michael and lad. Of what you might call it a party for two, eh?
I'm late enough as it is.
I feel as if you're avoiding me.
I'm not. It's just I've got a business to run.
Oh, Max, I thought we had something special, you and me.
Sammy.
Look, the other night when we made love at Lalooth.
Look, I've already told you. I've explained that our little encounter last week, it was something of a mistake.
It wasn't. Well, it can't have been. It was brilliant.
Look, I'm sorry, but my life is so complicated at the moment.
Max, it's so good between us. We really have got something special.
You're going to have to put this unfortunate episode out of your mind.
I can't, Max.
You're going to have to. As far as I'm concerned, it should never have happened.
Hey, Jono. What's going on?
What?
You turn into a swat like that, Ming.
I've got no choice, have I? My dad's giving me loads.
You never did yesterday's history homework on your own.
Says it.
Me? She gonna tell what's going on?
How do you mean?
I mean, you getting an A for that history. That's it. Could do with a few of them myself.
Ever tried doing your own work?
Nah. Rather get someone to do it for me.
No chance. But, I can do you the deal on it.
What sort of deal?
I'll sell the info to you.
No chance, I'm not paying for it.
Please yourself. If you want to fail your GCSEs.
How much is it then?
$4.50 to you.
You're joking, aren't you? I'll give you $3.50 or you can forget it.
$3.50 up front then.
Better be worth it, Jono.
Don't worry. A's guaranteed.
Better that be, Jono, if you want to carry on breathing.
Look, I should have been at the restaurant ages ago.
But, Max, all the things we said to each other.
Yeah, I don't remember saying anything.
Like, yes, you did. We both did. Look, I understand about Patricia, and I know there's
Oh,
the
my
hope of...
God, look.
Oh, look, I'm just...
Samantha? What on earth's the matter, my dear? Is there anything I can do?
It's him.
That's all right, David. I can handle this, actually.
You sure?
Yes, we'll discuss this at a later date, all right? Thank you.
Max? What on earth was all that about? The poor girl seemed distraught.
Oh, I had to give her a severe telling off.
Really?
Yeah, I caught her slacking again. Sitting on the couch, feet up, watching the telly.
I thought she was doing rather a good job.
Oh, well, she had both of us filled, Benny.
Hi, Mum. Hi, love. Just popped in to see if you wanted them from town. Thought I might take Kylie in after nursery.
Oh, yeah, can you get me another lipstick, love? You know the one I have, don't you?
The pinky one.
Yeah, I could do with it for tonight.
Why? What's happening tonight?
Just thought we'd go to Lalooth, you know, have a bit of a bath.
Do you think you're getting a bit old for the club scene, Mum?
Hey, don't be so cheeky, you. Come on, love. We'll have a laugh.
I don't know. Mike was there last time.
Oh, come on, Lindsay. It's ages since you've had a nice house. Me and all, for that matter.
I think I'll give it a miss if you don't mind.
I don't, but I think your Auntie Val might have something to say about it.
How do you mean?
She's promised herself a cosy night in with Sinbad. They don't get to spend much time together, you know, with making the kids at number 5.
So they're coming over to ours?
Oh, I did sort of promise.
And what about Kylie?
Well, she'll be fine with your Auntie Val.
Looks like I don't have much choice then, do I?
Here you go, what do you reckon?
Where did you get that from?
I used to wear this some nights when I compared down the Legion.
Yeah, still got egg on the brim.
You cheeky git, this is a genuine article, you know. Mate of mine fetched it over from the States in the 70s. Here you go. Might as well finish its life where it started.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, might just get you a spot on the Grand Ole Opry. Well!
Wrong sounds, Dad.
Yeah, well, No comparison music these days, is there?
Be all right, you know. Yeah, I know you will. It's...
Well, I've only just got you back and I'm losing you again.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Anyway, me and Bev have decided you can't go without a big send-off.
Oh, no, Dad, I don't want no...
Too late, son, too late. It's all organised now. Tonight, down at La Luce. You and your mates, big farewell do. So you just get yourself down there early and in all your party gear. OK? Well...
Mum's over the moon about this new job, isn't she?
Yeah, well, she deserves a bit of luck. We all do.
I didn't realise things had got so...
Well, you know, it's not all been doom and gloom. Mum's been OK.
Have to fill me in. Must have put my foot in it.
Look who I found on the doorstep.
Hello, gorgeous.
Took the afternoon off. Thought I'd give you a hand.
Great.
What's with all the traffic cones out there? Heck of a job parking.
Oh, the Incredible Hulk. He was like that the other day, wasn't he?
The guy over the road. My car was blocking his drive, caused a right stink.
Right, shall I get the lunch ready? Will you get the bread and the salad after lunch?
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Jules and I'll get it. Give us a chance to have a little natter, woman to woman.
Great. OK, then I'll get the lunch.
I'll give you a hand.
Be careful what you say to Jules. She doesn't know the story about Mum's problems. Not the full story, anyway.
She's not the only one.
Yeah, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Secrets, Nat. Thought marriage was about sharing. Everything.
If you say one word to Jules about us,
You and me.
you wouldn't dare.
Maybe you should get in first. Tell her yourself. I love you, Nat.
Ron, please, I'd rather you didn't do that.
Looks like our new neighbours are causing ructions again.
Bing, I am up to here with these parking problems.
Even so, that's hardly the way.
Hey, you want to find the idiot who blocked you in, don't you?
Who is it? I have no idea, but I do have a very important appointment.
Oh, well. At least it gives them something else to talk about. Lindsay, love, no one's talking about you. Mum, I know everyone round here blames me for what happened to Mike. Even him.
And if I'm not much mistaken, here they come right now.
I'm sorry. It was all these cones.
Exactly.
I don't think I'm in the mood for going down the pub tonight.
Oh, come on. We can't let our fathers sit back down, can we?
You've no right putting these here where nobody can park.
Hey! I've every right to get in and out of my own house.
Look, my dear, if you wouldn't mind moving your car, I really do have to get going.
I'm sorry. I'll move it now.
Yeah, it's a good job our Jacqueline's away, because you're blocking air right away and all.
Fuss!
I'll see you later at the barbecue, pal. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, listen. As chairman of the BRA, of which so far you have declined to join, it is my duty to involve myself in any business adversely affecting any of my members.
Could you not point your finger at me, please?
Hey, listen, missus, if you want to get on with folk round here...
I couldn't give that with folk around here, or the Neanderthal attitudes.
Who do you think you're stubbing your fingers at?
Thank God, we will not be living round here much longer. Pretty soon we'll be moving on, and so, Mr. Chairman of the BRA, or whatever you call yourself, you know exactly what you can do with this.
Hello? No, hold on one moment.
Stupid little Hitler with his petty-minded rules and regulations.
I'm sorry I've caused all this fuss.
It's not your fault. It's getting to be the norm round here.
Mum, it's Millard's.
The sooner we move from here, the better.
We'll go and get the shopping.
Hello, Belle Simpson. Yeah, I'm all yours from Monday. I'm sorry? But the job was promised to me. I don't understand. Are you saying that the reference wasn't satisfactory? Well, what exactly did it say? Well, surely you can give me some... I see. Well, couldn't I come round and speak to some... I understand, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, bye.
right, will ya? I need some more stuff off the computer.
Already?
Yeah, I'm falling a bit behind on my schoolwork.
A bit? How many essays you got to do?
Look, I need them right now.
This is going to cost you, Leo.
Yeah, but I reckon an order like this calls for a bit of discount.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we could strike a deal. Come to some sort of arrangement.
Yeah, okay.
And slice of your dad's pizza would help negotiations.
Come on, then.
Well, that's my slideshow rehearsal over, thank goodness. Better get changed for the Simpsons barbecue, would you, over there shortly?
Right, well, I'll just pop Sammy's wages through the letterbox, eh?
Ah, can't face her, eh?
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll pull her socks up after that ticking off you gave her this morning. After all, she does have a child to support.
Special delivery. That maid Binchy you wanted.
Oh, thanks, darling.
And in anticipation of your success in the new job, I got these.
Oh, Ollie, I didn't get the job.
What? I thought...
Niven's put the boot in, gave me a terrible reference.
Oh, Belle. I'm so sorry.
I'll never get a decent job without the reference. I can't believe that they've done it to me. I've really blown it all.
No, that's nonsense.
One mistake, one stupid mistake.
Mom? Oh, hi, Dad.
Hi.
Is there any more charcoal for the barbie?
Yeah, in the garage.
Hey, brilliant! Does this mean we're definitely moving back to Formby?
Ah, can smell the old wood smoke already.
Well, it's just a bit of lighter fuel and a heap of charcoal.
You old misery. Max, can I have a word, please?
Sorry?
Hasn't short-changed you, has he, Samantha?
No, of course not. Look, why don't you two get off to the Simpsons? I'll be along in a minute, eh?
Right, let's wend our way over to number 9, then.
5 minutes, Max.
Uh-huh. What on earth are you playing at?
Me? You're the one who sacked me.
All right, Maxie. Hey, bit of a devil when it comes to this, eh, to get in and out of your own drive.
Yes, isn't it?
Listen, I'm thinking of getting up a petition about these parking problems, if you're interested.
Yes, I'm very concerned about it, but I'm rather busy at the moment, Ron.
Oh, I see. Too busy chatting up the ladies, eh?
Yes, quite.
Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it.
A real charmer, eh, Mr. Dixon?
Look, please, could we discuss this somewhere a little less public?
Well, there's nothing to discuss according to this. I don't understand, Max.
Yeah, well, I think it's for the best, really, especially after our little...
Max, please, don't say it again. It wasn't a mistake.
Sammy, I'm not in a position to have a relationship with anyone.
Well, I know things are difficult for you at the moment.
So surely you can understand it's an impossible situation having you working in my house.
Look, Max, I know I've come on too fast, and I know I've been rushing things. So from now on, I won't push so hard. I promise.
I don't understand. I thought they more or less promised it to her.
Apparently there was a late applicant. Some kind of high flyer, yes.
Oh, Mum, she must be devastated.
Yeah.
We're still moving back to Formby, though, aren't we?
No, Dan. Not in the foreseeable future, I'm afraid.
But she promised.
She hasn't done on purpose, Dan, to try and wind you up.
I don't suppose she wants to stay here any more than you do.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have to go to a crappy school with a load of thickos.
Dan, go easy, please.
Try and be brave.
It's all right for you. You're getting married. You don't have to stay in this disgusting dump.
Ah, nothing in life really compares, does it? Beautiful summer's evening, an English family life at its unique and wonderful best.
So you don't know what time this do starts either?
No, sorry. I haven't a clue.
Tell them what me our fella's playing at. He said 1:30.
Look, do you want another one or what?
No, I'll just finish this and then I'll get off.
Thanks, love. Look, Mum, I'm not staying here long, right?
Oh, come on, love. We're here now. Let's make the most of it. What do you fancy to drink? I'm having a lager and lime.
How are you, Mike? How are you?
You all right?
Yeah? You're not going, are you, love?
Well, I was, yeah.
Would you do us a favour? Get us a drink. I'm desperate for the loo here. Mum? So, are you getting off then?
No, I'll stay for one. Lager and lime, is it?
Yeah,
And the same for me, Mum, thanks.
Same again on there, 2 level and lounge, please.
Looks like we've been set up.
Yeah, looks like you've done it.
Look, Mike, I'll have this drink, then I'll get going.
Oh, if that's what you want.
No, but... So...
This really is very pleasant, Oliver. Thank you. A convivial evening amongst friends.
Our pleasure, David.
Anyone for a refill?
One for the chef. I'm so sorry.
My fault again. Seems to be my day for getting in your way.
No, not at all. It's already forgotten.
But that Ron Dixon, he really is obnoxious, isn't he?
This food is excellent, you know. It reminds me of the cuisine we used to have out east. My wife, Jean, used to love going native, you know.
Master Chef takes his barbecue very seriously.
Aren't you going to sample any of this excellent meat now?
Didn't I tell you? There used to be 14 of us before Dad started barbecuing.
Danny, it's all right. It's just their way of trying to tell you that we do have a veggie in our midst.
Very good. Max, isn't young Samantha vegetarian?
How on earth would I know?
Is she the one that cleans for you?
Amongst other things, yes.
I made up you and Martin are getting back together again.
What on earth makes you think that?
Well, it's just that Nat said he came round the other day to sort things out. I hope I haven't said anything wrong.
No. It's just Nat knows as well as I do that I'll never go back with Martin. I shouldn't have married him in the first place.
Why not?
Because I didn't love him. Stupid, I know, but hey, that's me.
So why did you then, if you felt like that?
Silly, really. We met, we got on well. The next thing I knew, I was in the registry office and everyone's buying us presents. I was still unwrapping them when I realised I didn't even like him.
Oh, you poor thing, that's awful.
Things don't always work out the way we want them to. Just make sure you two are marrying for the right reasons, eh?
So, how's your Kylie?
She's great. Auntie Val's got her tonight. I'm sorry, Mike.
It's not your fault nobody else turned up.
No. All this mess, Bangkok, everything, it's all my fault.
No way. I knew what I was getting into.
And I knew what Gary was like. I should never have gone near you.
But you did, Linz.
Yeah, I did.
All those weeks when I was locked away. You're the only thing that kept me going, you know.
I didn't want to leave you, Mike. Honest, I didn't.
I know you didn't.
There was nothing I could do. They just put me on a plane and told me to get out the country. I couldn't even get a note to you.
You kept all your notes, you know. And read them every day. I still do.
I read yours too.
I missed you, Linz.
You know.
I just wanted to be with you, see you, but I couldn't. The thought of you with him.
Mike, it was awful. All the time I was with him, all I wanted was to be with you.
I love you, Linz. I don't want to lose you again.
You won't.
Why does it always end up like this? Not a male in sight.
Back to the good old days of the smoking room.
Except in this case, it's the lure of miniature trains and miniature tunnels.
Well, men like to have their little games. Especially men like Max.
You know what you were saying earlier about Martin?
Yeah?
Well, me and Nat, I love him to bits. I knew the first moment I saw him. I couldn't imagine marrying anyone I didn't love.
Don't worry, Jules. I'll survive. From now on, I'm going to make sure I'm with the man I love.
Are you saying that you had
had sex with Sammy. This Sammy person on this sofa in this dreadful nightclub.
According to Samantha, yes.
I thought that you and he were... Sammy, you must be devastated. Why don't you just dump him?
To lose him once was a mistake. To lose him twice would be sheer carelessness. And don't worry, Belle. He's not going to get away with it.
I should hope not.
Let's just say I'm biding my time.
For what?
Oh, just long enough to make sure Max regrets his little peccadillo. Much as I love him, he's not going to mess me around. Somehow or other, I'm going to make sure he pays.
So you've met someone else? Well, not met exactly. All started a long time ago. But I've never stopped loving him. That's why I left Martin. But I'm going to get him back. Yeah.
Need anything ironing?
Yes, I've got a pile of stuff in the bedroom.
I don't know what's happened to Samantha. She was supposed to be in early this morning.
Actually, she's not coming in today.
Oh, not ill, is she?
No, nothing like that. I'm afraid I had to let her go.
You've sacked her. Don't you think you should have discussed that with me first?
You know, it's a spare-of-the-moment thing. Caught her slacking once too often, and I just saw red.
I thought you were more than satisfied with her.
Well, you know, I found her asleep. Fast asleep on the settee, feet up, dead to the world.
Well, the poor girl's probably exhausted. It can't be easy having 2 jobs and bringing up a child all by yourself.
Well, really, that's not our problem, is it? I mean, we pay her to do a job, and she's not up to doing it.
Oh, she's having a bad time at the moment. She's got boyfriend problems. She told me all about it last week.
Oh, did she? Why? What did she say?
Well, the silly girl's gone and got herself involved with a married man.
Really?
You know, I expect it's some sad, ageing male who's trying to recapture his misspent youth. I think I'll pop round to the bungalow later, have a chat with her.
No, don't do that. I mean, what's done's done, isn't it? I mean, we'll get another cleaner as soon as possible.
Someone who won't lie down on the job.
Yeah, exactly. Right, I'd better get off to the restaurant to discuss these new menus with Chef. I'll see you later.
Oh, it's a shame Georgia won't be a bridesmaid. She'd really suit the dress I picked.
I think we're better off keeping out of her way. She was in a foul mood this morning.
Nat said they'd had a bit of a row. Did her ex come round the other day?
Yeah, I feel sorry for him, the poor chap. I think he's wondering what on earth happened to his marriage.
Georgia said she never should have married him. She said it was doomed to failure from day one.
Well, I don't hold out much hope for reconciliation.
Well, I don't suppose she'd go back with Martin if she's in love with someone else.
She's met someone else?
I don't think it's recent. Apparently she's been in love with him for years. Oh, it's true. She told me herself.
Well, who is this mystery man? Does he have a name?
Well, I don't know who he is. But I think he must be married, though. That's why she can't be with him.
Oh, I see.
She was dead serious when she told me. And I think Nat must know about it and all.
Well, what makes you say that?
Well, that'd explain why they fell out. That's why he was against her getting married. He knew she was in love with someone else.
Mike, cup of tea for you here.
All right. Are you going to hound the lad all day?
So then, what happened last night? It's all hearts and flowers.
Oh, for God's sake, Michael, tell her all about it, will you? Put her out of her misery.
Can't stand not being the first without the gossip, eh?
Oh, go on, tell us.
All right, okay. Well, we had a long chat, and, well, we've decided to make a go of it. Thanks to your matchmaking, eh, silly?
So, if you're back together, why didn't you stay last night?
Well, you know, it's early days. We don't want to rush things.
So you won't be getting off to America, then?
No, I'm going nowhere. I've got everything I need here.
Tell you what, Mike, invite her around later, eh? It'll be our way of welcoming her back into the family. I've said some terrible things to her these past few weeks.
It's all forgotten now, Dad.
Yeah, I know it is, son, but... Well, I just want everything to be right for you this time round.
It's hard, Dad.
I don't know what you're making such a fuss about. I'll be surprised if it lasts a week.
Don't worry, it'll last a lot longer this time. Oh, no, I don't believe it. She's gone across me combs.
Sounds painful.
Right. I better get off. I told work I'd be late, but I didn't think I'd be this late.
I'll get it.
Is your mother in?
Yeah, why?
Will you tell her to come and move her car, please? I can't even get out of my own drive.
Yeah, I'll tell her. It's that short, hairy fella from across the road. Says you blocked him in again. I'll move my car and then you can park here.
Thanks, Jules. I'm so sorry, Mr. Dixon. I couldn't find a place to park anywhere.
Here's my love to Nat. See you later.
Bye.
Hey, you've damaged our property here. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, all right, Bev, you can put the rolling pin away now.
I'm sorry, I'll just move it.
Look, it's totally destroyed. Don't let her get away with it.
Problems? Nothing I can't handle. There we are. Good as new.
Don't worry, love, I'll sort this. I'm going to get me coat and get myself into town.
Get any landmines?
Chance to be a fine thing.
Samantha? Can I go to a minute? So I've got plenty of time now. Max has sacked me.
Look, I think Max and I owe you an apology.
I didn't do anything, you know.
I know you didn't. And that's why I've decided to offer you your job back.
What? Well, is that what Max wants?
It's nothing to do with Max. He'll be working directly for me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it'll be fair on him.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, you know that letter he sent me?
Uh-huh.
Well, reading between the lines, well, it's obvious Max can't trust himself while I'm around.
Really?
Well, what do you think I should do? I mean, you're his ex-wife. You know him better than I do.
I think you should come back and work for us.
Oh, all right, then. Why not? Well, I'll go and tell Max the good news.
Oh, no, don't bother. I'll do that. I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Don't tell me you're comparing notes now.
Huh?
About Max.
Oh, no. Hasn't come to that yet. He gave her the sack yesterday.
Oh, so he's regretting his little fling, then?
And I've just reinstated her.
You haven't. But don't you think that's putting temptation in Max's path?
She's told me everything. And I'm rather enjoying finding out exactly what he's been saying to her. Look, Belle, if she and Max are going to embark on an affair, then believe me, I'd rather have them somewhere I can keep an eye on them.
Hey, Einstein, I want a word with you.
What's up?
It's about that homework that you sold me.
What about it?
I got an A.
Sue told you you would.
Yeah, well, I usually get E's, don't I? So what's going to happen when I show me ma?
She'll be made up for you.
No, she won't. I said E stands for excellent. So what do you say A stands for?
Advanced.
So do you think I'm mental or what?
I don't know. How do you mean, like?
You must think I'm soft in the head, paying you for something you never did. You never wrote that essay that you sold me, did you? Unless you went out and had a brain transplant.
Well, I did get a bit of help with it.
Who off? That Ming Swat from your close? Danny Poshket?
No, I mean, no. It wasn't Danny, honest.
You've got crap for brains, you have. That girly Swat did it, didn't he?
Well, he helped. You're all right. He did it. It was Danny.
Where is he today, then? Hiding under some rock or something?
He's at the dentist, but he'll be coming in this afternoon, though.
Right, then. Me and you better get round there. We've got business to sort out, OK?
What are you doing?
I think it's about time I took you in hand.
What do you mean?
I'm going to take you away from all this.
What?
The number of times you've promised me a date, and what's happened? Nothing. You haven't so much as bought me a baldy drink.
Oh, well, you know things are, Fee. I mean, you know, I had the shop. I've been very busy lately, you know.
What's the point of being your own boss if you can't give yourself a bit of time off now and again? You haven't got no other ties, have you?
No, but, what do you have in mind?
How do you fancy working up a bit of a sweat?
I could do.
Good, because I've booked us a tennis court. Our own little Wimbledon. I'll bring the picnic and you just bring your cute little self.
I don't know about that field tennis and all that. I haven't got the right equipment.
It's not what I've heard.
I know, I meant, you know, bats and balls.
We can hire all that when we get there. So are you coming with me, or what?
Why not?
Bev, made you the sarnie in there. Can't wait to see me half on his face when he sees this.
I know, he'll love it, won't he?
No poking.
Yeah, that's better.
Disabled. My half fella's gonna love that.
Right, I'll finish this later.
Hold on a minute.
What do you do?
Worried your dad might catch you. There you are. That's better. Now, where does Ming live?
Just there.
Thought he'd live in some big posh house.
He did once, didn't he? He ate around here.
Hey! Did you two do this?
No.
Huh?
Well, I hope for your sake she didn't. Anyway, why aren't you at school?
Yeah. It's dinner, isn't it?
All right. Well, I don't want to see you two hanging around here all day, OK?
Let's get off, eh?
I'm not going nowhere until I've seen Brain of Britain. It's about time I showed him who's boss round here.
OK, Dad, love you. Speak to you soon. Dad, wait. You just missed him on the phone from Basingstoke.
What's he doing? Is the job working out all right?
Oh, great. He said he'd be home in a week or so and he can't wait to see you.
Be nice to see his ugly mug around the place, wouldn't it?
So come on then, spill the beans. What about?
Oh, come on, soft girl. Tell your mother all about it. Last time I saw you and Mike, you were gazing into each other's eyes over a pint and a half of lager.
We talked.
And?
And we went for a walk together.
Yes.
It was brilliant just to be with him again, Mum.
So, Bev didn't mind you staying over then?
Bev?
When you went back? Was she all right with you?
I didn't stay over.
Thought you'd have come back to Mike's.
No, we thought it might be best if we just take it a bit easy for now. It's still a bit of a shock, really. I never thought we'd get back together again. Still trying to get used to it.
Yeah. You take your time, love.
Listen, Mum, thanks for everything you've done. You've been great.
Don't be daft. It'll work out, you know.
deserve a bit of happiness after everything you've been through. Look at me, gabbing the leg off you. Forgot to give you your pizza. Pizza? Yeah, Mick pulled me over. He was going to deliver us himself, but I thought I'd save him the trouble.
I didn't order a pizza, Mum.
Didn't you? That's funny.
Oh, look. Oh, there's a note here as well. Oh. Dear Lindsay, you're invited for tea tonight at number 8. Bev's doing the cooking, so you better get a decent dinner down here. Love, Mike. Oh, he's lovely, isn't he, Mum?
I'm going to have to speak to them.
Mum, I don't think I should go to school now.
What? Why not?
Oh, I've got this terrible dead feeling all around here.
You only went for a check-up.
Oh, yeah, well, that new dentist's rubbish. The one in Formby was much better. If you got another job...
Danny, will you give it a rest?
Danny.
Look, there's Leo. Why don't you go back to school with him? Who's that boy with him?
Hello, Danny.
Aren't you going to introduce us?
I'm sorry, Mr. Simpson. My name's Timothy O'Leary. I'm forgetting my manners.
Oh, hello, Timothy.
What do you want?
I came home with Leo, for dinner. We thought we'd wait for you.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I must be off. Nice to meet you, Timothy. Leo?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't ready for that. The sun keeps getting in my eyes, you know. Ow. Hey, hey! You're gonna serve like a missile launcher. Isn't it half time yet? Oh, I'm running ragged here.
Fancy a break?
Yeah. Well, since I've let you win the last 10 games, like.
Dream on, I can see.
Ow.
This'll do.
Do you want to have the picnic here?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I like, yeah. Oh, I'm completely knackered. Oh, I could do with a couple of hours kip after all that running round. Oh.
Listen, Sinbad. Why don't you do us both a favour?
What?
Give your gob a rest.
What's your rubbish, boy? What's been going on?
Look, just off, you're choking me.
Oh, is it, Tenad? Yeah, you're right. You're no use to me, Dead. Leo told me about your little scam.
Cheers, Leo, you're a mate.
I want you to print some more stuff off your computer for me. More essays and that. You don't deal with him. You deal directly with me. It's what's called cutting out the middleman.
Why should I do anything for you?
Because I know where you live. Watch it or wipe that stupid smirk off your face. And if you don't watch it, I'll tell your mum what's been going on.
Bev, what's this?
Well, I want to show that snotty Simpson lot what's what around here.
But it's a total disgrace. And what the hell's this supposed to be like?
Your wheelchair?
Oh, a wheelchair. Would that be the same wheelchair that hasn't seen the light of day since you bought it? The very same wheelchair that is totally redundant because I am not disabled.
Well, I didn't want to just stand there doing nothing while that lot park where they want.
I haven't been doing nothing, have I? I've been into town to get this. Our very own lockable wheel clamp. This'll make people sit up and take notice. No barking.
Oh, someone sabotaged me sign. You can't trust anyone nowadays, can you?
I don't believe you. You've used indelible paint.
I know, and it doesn't come off either.
You have a rest, poor love. I better get back to the salon, see if there's anyone still around.
Yeah.
11. Oi, Sleeping Beauty, rise and shine. Has the sun gone to your head or what?
What?
Oh, you've forgotten our date, haven't you?
No. Yeah. Oh, God, what time is it now? Oh.
This is very fetching. In honour of Wimbledon, I presume.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, I've got a surprise for you.
Well, I hope it's something nice and relaxing.
Go on, Twinkle Toes. You got 10 minutes to get home and get your glad rags on.
Hang on, where are we going? A nice quiet meal for two.
Later on, maybe, if you've earned it.
Earned it. I'm starving.
Yeah, well, we've got to get you some proper exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll love it. It's the latest thing. I booked us a lesson and everything.
Listen. What in?
Ballroom dancing. We're going to learn the jitterbug.
This is great, this. Never been sent flowers before.
Oh, well, it's the first time for everything.
Bev thought you were for there. Should have seen the gob on her when she found out you were married.
There you go. Actually, I don't think I'll bother with another cup of coffee myself. Only keeps you awake, doesn't it?
It makes my head buzz when I drink too much. Quite like it.
No, thanks. Couldn't eat another thing.
Either. The meal was lovely, thanks, Bev.
Right, well, I think that's me. Get myself off to bed, do a bit of reading. You ready?
Can't. Got washing up to do. Loads of it.
Nah, it'll be all right. Come on.
Oh, that quiche weld itself to plates. If I don't do it tonight, I'll need an industrial sandblaster to get it off.
I'll wash up if you want.
Hey, no, you won't. You're our guest. Tell you what, I'll do it myself. Tomorrow. Now, come on.
Hey, you heard that. You've said it in front of witnesses, so you've got to do it now.
I said I'd do it, didn't I? And I'll do it. Now, come on, let's go to bed, give these two a bit of peace.
It's too early, and it's still late. I'm not even tired. Anyone fancy a bit of telly?
Susanna, that was delicious.
Oh, it was nothing special. Didn't have much time for cooking. Took me too long to catch up with all the cleaning.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'll sort ourselves out with the cleaner soon enough.
Actually, I bumped into Samantha today.
Really? Why? What does she have to say for herself?
She was very hurt. She felt you treated her very badly.
Well, don't worry. She'll get over it.
Anyway, I sorted everything out with her and I've given her a job back. Probably saved you a lot of trouble. You had no grounds on which to sack her. She could have taken you to a tribunal or anything.
Only a cleaner.
Yes, but we need her. I won't do all the cleaning myself. It's not fair. Anyway, she stays and that's that.
Don't I have any authority in my own home?
Max, why are you so wound up about this? What is your problem with Samantha?
We've been through all this.
So she made a mistake. We all make mistakes. It's only human.
I suppose so.
And most mistakes can be forgiven, can't they?
Now, I've got to go.
Do you think your dad minds me being up here with you?
Well, it's either this or I've Bev breathing down our necks, innit?
I could stay over if you want. If your dad doesn't mind.
Well, better not. You don't want the molten glasses up to the wall, like, do you?
Right. Better get off then.
Oh, no, I don't really have to shoot straight off. Stay here for a bit, you know, a bit of a cuddle.
Off a log and I'll let you get off.
All right, you've twisted me arm.
My feet are killing me.
Oh, and I'm sorry about that. I told you I've got 2 left feet, didn't I?
2? That more like 10. I'm trampled out to death.
I didn't know the place would be even with trendies. I thought it'd be all air lacquer and sequins.
Disappointed, were you?
Well, I don't get much chance to wear my best frock, do I? Come on, after you. Oh, hi, Max. Been for the boogie?
No, I just popped in to see Terry, actually.
Oh, right, well, see you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Max. Mo said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, could I have a word?
Well, you can have more than a word, but you have to be quick. I'm on my break.
Look, please, don't.
Oh, sorry. Look, if you want to play it cool in public, that's fine by me.
Susanna tells me she's given you your job back.
Yeah, no. Look, you don't have to worry about it. She's already apologised on your behalf.
Look, the thing is, well, if you're going to be in the house cleaning every day, then you can't go on behaving the way that you have been.
I know. I haven't been very discreet, have I? Look, I've been stupid the way I've been carrying on, putting pressure on you, and no wonder you backed off. I am sorry, you know, if I've made things difficult for you.
Well, you did rather.
But I know where I went wrong now. I should have been more sensitive. You've been through a lot with Patricia leaving and that.
Well, at least we understand each other.
But from now on, I'm going to be dead professional about the whole thing. When I'm cleaning your house, you won't even know I'm there. I'm going to keep our relationship totally separate, like I should have done in the first place.
I'm sorry.
I don't want anything to come between me and you.
Look, no, Sammy,
Look, when I'm at work, I'll just be the cleaner. And then in our own time, we can be together properly, on our own terms. See you.
Oh, Susanna, thank you.
Hands off, darling. This is for me.
Sorry?
A little treat, breakfast in bed.
Oh, what about the children? Who's going to take them to school?
Well, you can take them for a change, give you a chance to spend a little more time with them.
Susanna, I've got things to do.
And being a parent is one of them. Matthew and Emily have had a really unsettled time the past few years and need a bit of stability from both of us.
It was you who took them halfway across the world.
Which I would never have done if you hadn't walked out on the three of us in the first place. There's ham for their sandwiches in the fridge and bananas in the fruit bowl. Oh, and Matthew's clean shirt is in the laundry basket. Just needs the iron running over it.
I want to make sure my mum's got Carly ready for nursery.
Yeah, listen, do you fancy taking her around the park later?
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Look, Mike, I was thinking my mum's working late at the garage tonight. How do you fancy coming over for tea? We'll have the place to ourselves all evening.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, love's young dream, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like the new look, sis.
Yeah, it really suits you.
Oh, my dad wasn't too pleased with it.
So, how was Tenerife? I hope you left the place in one piece.
Yeah, it was brilliant. We had a laugh.
Oh, you do look well.
It's amazing what a tank can hide. I'm absolutely knackered. I think it'd be an early night tonight with a mug of cocoa.
Yeah, well, listen, Carly's due at nursery. I better get going.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you,
Jack.
Oh, Katie said you and Lindsay were back together. I'm made up for you, mate.
Yeah, well, we're just taking things easy, one step at a time and all that.
I don't know, I've only been gone 2 weeks. You two are practically engaged and my dad's become disabled. What's she like, eh?
Yeah, well, that's Bev for you, isn't it?
Oh, she's home, eh? I'll see you later.
See you later.
So this is where you're hiding?
Driven out by the frost.
I can't understand it. That and George seem to be getting on so well.
Oh, come on, Belle. They haven't got on for a long time.
Well, like a couple of kids, you could cut the atmosphere with a knife. Even Daniel's escaped to school early.
Well, we'll have a word with Georgia tonight, see if we can sort it out. Look, I better get to work. I'll make a run for it before the clampets appear.
You're probably safe. I think he's off on some diplomatics relations course.
Helping Bear perfect her sign-writing technique. Oh, watch out. Iceberg approaching to the right.
Mum, can you tell Matt not to hog the bathroom in future? I do have a job to get to, you know.
You have a nice day now.
You in for dinner?
Is Nat?
No, he's dining with the Bradleys.
Then I will be.
Roll on the 7th of August and the wedding of the year.
Right.
Come on, Matthew.
I haven't finished yet.
Look, come on. We're late enough as it is.
Why'd you got all those little creatures on the boot?
Because I'm not as clever as your mother, that's why.
Well, Max?
Can I have a word, please? Good morning, sister. I'm sorry. Look, David, I can't. Susanna's put me in charge of the children today.
The thing is that I'm going to get my ticket today.
Ticket? What ticket?
Well, to France, of course. I told you about this last night. Jean's gone walking in the Pyrenees.
That's right, that's right. You're going to visit Patricia and the children while Jean is away.
And I had hoped that you'd join us for a few days.
David, I'm sorry. I cannot spare the time.
Max, you do have another family, you know, who would rather like to see you.
My flask guide isn't stuck in the tree.
Not now, Emily, please.
But it's stuck.
You're awfully late, you know. Standing there chatting, I'd get a move on if I were you.
Oh, it's great to have you back, kid. Oh, new hairstyle and all, that makes you look dead professional. Hey, you can show us your white bits later.
Oh, I don't know if I've got any.
Oh, stay to you.
So what's been happening while I've been sunning myself, apart from you drifting in when you feel like it?
Oh, well, we all Mike and Lindsay's back together. Our Julia's organised some Wrinkly's charity auction and Melanie's dumped her latest.
No one hear you, Divvy.
Ah, well. Ta-da!
Hey, it's all official. Brilliant.
Hair Fair 96 with Michael Merkin International and yours truly winning everything in sight.
For you.
Hey, there's some dead good prizes on offer, you know, Jack. This could really put us on the hairdressing map, this could. I've got to get myself some new gear sorted out. Get myself well and truly spammed up for me adoring public.
Hey, listen, you, we won't be answering anything if you don't sort us some models out.
Well, Bev's on for it.
Oh, great.
Oh, and Julia's been dropping the hints. She only fancies herself as Liverpool's answer to Carmen Miranda.
Oh.
Oh, God, you've got no soul, Jack.
So what's been happening upstairs and how's your fee doing?
Oh, brilliant. Loads of bookings. The clients love her. Told you they would.
Oh, sounds. Well, we see how she gets on over the next couple of months and maybe think about taking it on permanently.
Oh, great. She's dead keen to stay on. She's only gone and got herself a fella.
Has she?
Yeah, she's off on a day out with him now.
Hi, Val.
Have you seen Sinbad? Any of the shops all shut up? Any idea where he is?
Don't think so. Yeah, he's gone to Southport. Hotel closing down. He's trying to cop for some decent gear. I don't know when he'll be back, like.
Oh, no sweat. I'll call in after work. Just thought you might fancy a takeaway and a video tonight.
Oh, you're leading him astray, aren't you? All the fat and cholesterol.
Yeah, but I've got him dancing it off.
So I heard.
You haven't given up on the gym, have you, Mick?
No. I can't get there as often as I would like. You know, with the kids and work and that. But to be honest with you, Val, it's a bit expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, but a beautiful body doesn't come cheap.
Yeah, it is.
Well, shoulders looking good now.
Yeah, sound now. I'll be back a bit, like, but I'm right on target again, you know, for this novices competition. Got a bit of help, you know, to help me carry on training.
What do you mean?
Well, I got some of those tablets you were on about.
Steroids?
Yeah. Well, is that good news or what?
You've got to be careful, you know, Mick. I did warn you, they can have some nasty side effects.
Yeah, I'll be off them in a few weeks once I've got this novices under my belt.
Well, as long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm only taking them to with this shoulder, aren't I?
Well, as long as they're getting you through the training with that injury.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling good and I'm ready for my first big win.
Okay, so I've told you, Bev will do it. But tell her hair only. She thinks she's on the catwalk.
Oh, she doesn't.
I think our fee gave her the wrong end of the stick.
Well, I cut that Rachel. She's dead keen.
Oh, lovely hair. Could do loads with that. Hey, what about your other mate?
Katie.
Great hairline and that lovely dancer's way of moving. What do you think she'd do?
I don't see why not, and it'll be a laugh. I mean, she gets dead bored hanging around the house all day.
Could do with a couple more, though, Jack, if we're going to make an impression. It was lime green you wanted, wasn't it, Mrs. Dawson?
We are, Peter. Model number 4.
Oh, I don't know, Jack. Not much to get your teeth into there, is there?
No, not him, you divvy, Lindsay.
Lindsay, what?
Oh, it's all right, Mike. It's only an head. I'm after. You can have the rest. I'm into heads, aren't I, Mrs. D?
Now we're looking for models for this hair show. I thought Lindsay might want to do it.
No, I don't think so. She's not back to normal yet. It'll probably be a bit much for her.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I never thought. I haven't really had a chance to talk to you since you got back.
Well, you swanning off on your holidays and that. I had some journal around nothing to do with an interview on my time in Bangkok, you know.
Are you gonna do it?
No.
Well, I could help you, Mike, talking about it.
Ma, I just don't want to upset Lindsay. I mean, she's been through a lot and they're going to want to dig up the dirt on Gary. And if they do that, I'll just do her head in.
Well, I reckon it's worth thinking about you now. I mean, at least it'll give you a chance to put your side of the story. That's why I did that interview when Shane died.
What, you don't regret doing it?
No. I mean, I didn't want everyone thinking he was some no-mark drug you didn't give a toss. Because he wasn't like that. If I was you, I'd seriously think about doing it.
No, I'll give her a miss. She's upset enough as it is.
Well, why? What's the matter?
Look, Jack, is there any chance you're coming round 2 hours later?
Yeah, of course.
I just need a bit of a chat. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Just cannot get rid of the taste of that cheese flan.
Always happens with late dinners. You get the scraps.
Thanks to Hughesy for keeping us back.
Did you do that geography assignment that he just set us?
I've done some of it. I'll finish off tonight.
I can't get my head around it. I couldn't give a toss how many people moved to Liverpool because of the Irish potato famine. It's a waste of time learning that stuff.
Actually, I find demography quite a fascinating subject.
Yeah, but I'm talking about geography, Danny.
I think if you read the question properly, you'll find one about the same thing.
Can't you even give us some info with the internet?
Joe could come to some sort of arrangement.
Hey, I want to wear with you, posh boy.
That last lot of English homework.
Yeah, and the info on that geography. You're supplying me now, remember?
I didn't even understand the title.
Yeah, well, the Ming's going to save us from wasting our brain cells on it.
You have to save your last few, because you're going to have to work sometime if you want to get a decent job when you leave school.
He reckons he's joining the army.
Yeah, and soldiering's about using these and this. Not about how many people died on some poxy disease hundreds of years ago.
Oh, 150 actually. And then I've thought using demography as a tool to chart the effects of changes in conditions within a community could prove useful. For someone intending to spend his life in an extremely close-knit society such as the armed forces. Besides, you need qualifications before the army will even look at you.
Danny's right, you know. You need qualifications for everything.
Just get the homework sorted, soft lad. And I want enough to sell on and all. It's about time I made a bit of profit on this.
Whatever you say.
You think you're smart, don't you? But I'm going to be the one coining it in. And I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you've got it. All of it.
Hiya.
Hiya, you all ready?
Yeah. Carly be made up. We're going to the park. I've got her some bread for the ducks. She loves feeding them. Her dad used to take her there all the time. Sorry, Mike.
It's all right. We can't pretend it never existed, can we?
I wish to God he hadn't.
Yeah, what about your Kylie? You wouldn't have heard them, would you?
No, you're right. She's made up me and you back together. She thinks you're great.
Yeah, and me, mother's not too bad either.
Can't wait for tonight. I was thinking that after we've put Carly to bed, I might just make her something special.
Linda, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you.
What?
Well, I can't make it tonight.
Why?
Well, our Jackie rang and she's coming round to show me her holiday photos, like.
Well, I thought she was having an early night. That's what she said this morning.
Well, I mean, I don't suppose she'll stay too late, like.
Come round later then?
Yeah, well, I mean, you could, like, but, my dad and Bev are going out, you know, for some Heart Week thing, and, well, I'm going to be babysitting Josh, so.
Right. Forget it then, some other time.
Yes, Thomas, that's right. I'll see you on Friday evening. Yes, me too. Right. Well, listen, tell Mummy I said goodbye, will you? What? Oh, yes. He's just walked through the door. Hang on, old son. Max, your son would like a word.
Hello, Thomas? Hello, it's Daddy. Yes. What, Grandad? Oh, well, he's got lots of time on his hands, but Daddy...
Dad, you got my sky dancer down.
That's all right, Thomas. No, that was the television.
Dad, can I speak to Thomas?
I'm sorry, Thomas. Yeah, I'm going to have to go. Daddy's very busy. Yes, you will with Grandad. All right. Lots of love to Mummy. Bye-bye. Matthew, would you take your sister into the kitchen, please, and make yourself some drinks? There's a good boy. Thank you.
Max, this is absolutely ridiculous. You're going to have to tell Patricia what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
Because it certainly isn't my responsibility to inform my daughter that her husband's ex-wife and children have moved into our home, lock, stock and barrel.
For that history homework I bought off you last week.
What did your dad say?
I thought he'd be made up on getting good marks. But I can't seem to do anything right. He's always in an arc.
He's probably dead just really.
Sinet's not going to leave you alone, you know. Not why you're giving him all this homework.
Yeah, I'm doing all the work for nothing while he's coining it in, selling it to everyone.
Hey, you do, you're in, you know, if you don't give it to him.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to keep on making money for him.
And what are you going to do then?
I don't know yet, but I'm going to have to think of something. Watch, there's your dad.
See you later.
All right for some, sneaking off work early.
I put in more than enough hours last week at that book fair.
Which you hated every minute of.
Well, that's not the point.
Must be awful having a job you loathe and detest.
Oh, it is. And if the boss can't pinch you for your hours once in a while...
Shh, don't you dare let Danny hear you saying that.
What time's dinner?
Oh, quite a while yet, when Georgie gets back.
Oh, well, I've got loads of schoolwork to do. Is it all right if I make a sandwich?
Yeah, if you don't eat all the bread.
Looks like he's finally settled down at school.
Oh, Ollie, he hates it. He's just making the best of things.
He's coping okay.
Well, he'd be coping a lot better if I'd got the job at Millard's and he was back at the grammar school.
There'll be other jobs.
Who's going to employ me without a decent reference?
Have you thought of contacting Nivens? Asking David to reconsider about the reference?
What? Go cap in hand to David Jennings and have him remind me how it was my fault I lost the job? No way!
Come on, Belle. You've got to stop blaming yourself for all this.
Well, I am to blame.
Yeah, okay. So the house and the job have gone. But let's face it, Belle, things could be far worse. You could have been hauled up in front of a tribunal and accused of sexual harassment. At least Nivens spared you that.
Hiya. I just wanted a quick word with Max before he left for work.
Oh, I'm sorry. You've just missed him. He's picking up a suit from the cleaners on his way in. Anything I can do to help?
No, it's just that I haven't seen him for a bit. I thought he might have fancied a night off.
I doubt it.
Oh, poor Max. He's always dead hassled all the time, isn't he? Do you know, he deserves a bit of time to himself.
Does he now?
Yeah. Do you know what Max needs? A bit of pampering. Some good old TLC. Anyway, I'll see you.
How many times have I told you not to go anywhere near that Simpson lad? He's bad news.
I only walked home with him, Dad.
Yeah, well, don't. And if I have to tell you again, you'll be in real trouble.
So what's new? You're always on my case. I can't do nothing right anymore.
Damn right you can't. Not since you got mixed up with Mighty Mouth over there.
I'm getting dead good marks at school. You don't say nothing about that.
So what do you want, Leo? A medal?
Danny's mum and dad are dead chuffed when he does well. All you do is have a go.
Right, I've had enough lip out of you.
Nick?
Come do your own work. Right.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, just the usual father-son hassle, you know. He gets me going, like, you know what kids are like, we just don't get on at the moment.
Yeah, well, you have been a bit uptight lately.
That's probably nerves, you know, with this novices competition coming up.
Look, I hope you don't mind me sticking my nose in, but you don't think it could have anything to do with the steroids, do you?
What do you mean?
Well, I have heard that they can make some people aggressive, and I thought that maybe...
Oh, go away, Val. Do you think I am some kind of mad child beater?
Oh, don't be daft. I just think you should know some of the effects they can have.
Yeah, well, look, thanks for the warning, but you've got no worries on that score.
Right, Sinbad not back yet, then?
No, probably got caught up in the traffic, you know. Sorry, Val.
Right. Elusive little fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
That was a lovely afternoon. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know where your car gets the energy from, knackered.
Yep. I think it'll be Bath and an early night for us too as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry about tonight.
Are you sure you can't come over, mate? I mean, it's not often we get the place to ourselves, is it?
No, we're best just leaving it.
Hiya, you two.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Listen, I'll get off. See you later.
Listen to her for this effect on men. Sinbad's been avoiding me all day. Is you coming in? Yeah, wouldn't mind. The man of my dreams might turn up with his van, or Sinbad might ride.
Come on, I've got nothing else planned. You might as well stay.
Hey, Max.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd come and surprise you.
Sammy, I've got a restaurant to run.
Oh, would you fancy like treating me to a meal? Table for two, eh?
Look, I'm sorry, I've got to get into work.
Well, what time do you finish?
Oh, Carol, I'll be in a minute, all right? Thanks. I've got to open up.
Well, should I meet you later for a drink then?
No.
Oh, well, when will I see you?
Look, Sammy, this really isn't a good time. I'm very busy in the... Hi. Very busy in the restaurant tonight.
Yeah, I know. Things must be really hard for you at the moment. What with Susanna and Patricia's dad living at your place.
Yeah, so please, Sammy, don't make it any more difficult than it already is.
Can I be excused? I've still got loads of homework to do.
Go on then, clear your dishes.
Time's nap due home.
Pretty late, I should think. Dinner at the Bradleys can be a very long-winded affair.
They like to get things right, like, you know what I mean?
This wedding's going to be an absolute nightmare.
Only if you make it one. Look, what is it with you and Nat?
Sorry.
Only, it's affecting all of us, Georgie. You can't carry on ignoring each other forever.
I know.
Look, Jules mentioned about this other chap that you've been seeing.
She had no right to do that.
Well, maybe not, but at least it helps us to try and understand what's gone wrong between you and Martin. And who is this chap? Do we know him?
No. It's no one you know.
Does Martin know about him?
No.
And your brother?
Yeah.
That's why you two are falling out.
So what's going to happen, darling?
I love him, Mum. I want to be with him. Thought I could just walk straight back into his life. But he doesn't seem to want me anymore.
Right, I'll just have this and then I'll get over the road. Is even me laddo's back yet?
Do you have to go?
I thought Mike would be coming over. Especially with your mum being on late.
So did I, but... Oh, Vala. I just think he's making excuses not to be with me.
Oh, go away, Linz. He thinks the world of you. It's written all over him.
He's dead loving when we're out together and that, but as soon as it's just the two of us, he seems... Oh, I don't know, he doesn't seem to want to touch me. But not properly, you know.
And how do you feel, love? Do you want him to?
Of course I do. I love him.
Maybe after all that's happened to the pair of you.
Yeah, I thought after everything that had happened that he'd really want to be with me, but he doesn't. I can tell. He doesn't want to know me.
God, Mike, that's terrible. How could he do that to her? Beat her up, rape her, his own wife. Oh, what sort of a lowlife is that, Gary?
I should have killed him.
So where is he now?
Well, he's done a runner for good, Lindsay reckons.
Well, if he's gone, what's the problem with you and Lindsay?
Well, it's just that, well, after everything that's gone on, well, I don't know how she feels about sex. And I don't want to put any pressure on her, but it's just a killer being with her and not being able to do anything.
Well, have you spoke to her about it?
Oh, what can I say, Jack? I mean, I love her, and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. But after everything she's been through, well, I don't think she wants me anywhere near her.
When Mike came back from Bangkok, and I was living with Gary, I thought that was the end. Didn't think I'd ever get him back. I still loved him like mad, but I convinced myself I didn't deserve him. Just trying to get on with my life, and Gary did that to me.
Oh, love, don't.
I just felt dirty, cheap. tell Mike how you feel. But what can he do? I've caused him enough problems. I knew it'd never work when I was a kid myself. Now, after everything that's happened, how could he want me now?
Children off to school on time, complete with PE kit, science overalls, and 2 very healthy gourmet lunches. And I put some of your washing in the machine.
What have I done to deserve all this?
Well, actually, I was thinking about what you were saying the other day about you and the children having a rough time of it these last few years, and, well, you're right. I think it's about time I took my share of the responsibilities.
My, you must be feeling guilty about something.
No, just thought I'd make it up to you.
So there's nothing you want to tell me?
No, don't think so.
Emily seems to think you're going to France this weekend with David.
Oh, that? No. Well, you know what kids are like.
Well, she's certainly not making it up, if that's what you're suggesting.
No, I'm not suggesting that. No, I did speak to Thomas yesterday on the phone, and I said I couldn't go over at the moment because the restaurant is so busy.
The restaurant? And what about me? Don't I fit into this equation?
Oh, yes, of course you do. And we agreed that we'd be honest with each other, didn't we?
And?
And, as I said, I'm not really into having a relationship with anyone at the moment. I'm still getting used to Patricia not being around.
Does Patricia know the children and I living here?
Well, actually, I haven't told her yet.
I don't believe you, Max. People do talk to each other, you know. Patricia will find out about me because someone will assume you've had the decency to tell her.
I will tell her.
When?
Now just isn't the right time.
And when will be the right time to tell me about you and Samantha?
Sammy?
Oh, come off it, Max. The poor girl thinks you're practically engaged.
Oh, it's just some stupid crush.
Is it?
Yes, of course it is. This is nonsense, Susanna. I swear to you, there's nothing between Sammy and me. There never has been and there never will be. Now, come on. Come on, have some coffee, eh?
Oh, hi, Mr. Crosby. Is this an official visit?
No, Samantha. My landlord's hat is firmly under lock and key.
Oh, good. So it's all right if we have that rave tomorrow night, then?
Rave? Rave?
Your face, it's a picture. I'm having you on, Mr. Crosby. Now, be my usual Saturday night in front of the telly.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes. Very good. Yeah. No, I've just called round to check whether Terry has informed you about our little arrangement.
Oh, yeah, for the over 55s auction. Yeah, he did. He said you can store everything you collect in the club. Just stick it in one of the rooms upstairs.
Oh, splendid, excellent. Well, Julia and I will be over later with our first lot of lots, so to speak. We've got quite a decent collection already.
OK, well, I'll come and open up for you when you're ready. Just give us a shout.
Excellent. Right, I'll see you a bit later on, then.
OK, see ya. Hiya.
Hiya. Do you want to come in for a coffee?
Do you want me to?
Well, my dad's having his breakfast. Shall I come over to yours?
my mum's day off.
Right. Okay, do you fancy getting off somewhere then?
Could do, yeah.
Maybe just the two of us. I fancy the seaside.
Sounds good. Shall I ask my mum to pick Kylie up then?
Yeah, sound. I'll be over in 10 minutes, eh?
Okay.
I was going to work in here.
Sorry. Looks like I beat you to it.
I need to use the computer, George.
So do I. This has got to be in by tonight.
So go to your office. That's what it's for, isn't it?
Far too many distractions. That's why I'm working here.
That's typically you. You think you can just walk in and take over.
I have cleared it with Mum, Nat.
So I'm supposed to what? Book a time slot, am I? It's supposed to be the family computer.
And I'm part of the family, aren't I?
You left to get married. Remember?
Look, Susanna, I'm sorry if you felt that I've misled you in any way.
Not at all, Max. I should have learned by now to take everything you say with a very large pinch of salt.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that in all these years you've learned nothing. You still expect to sail through life picking out the best bits and brushing the rest away.
I do not.
It's what you've always done, Max. Oh, don't get me wrong, you've always been a doting father. Christmases, birthdays, you were wonderful. But what about the rest of it? The nappies, the sleepless nights, the sickness. Where were you then?
I did my bit.
The good times and the bad times go together, Max. I don't think you realise what making a proper commitment means.
I do. It's just I need a little time to adjust.
Oh, time? We slept together, what, a fortnight ago, and you still haven't told Patricia I'm even living here.
Yeah, I know, but...
All you're interested in is what you can get away with.
I do care for you, Susanna. A great deal, if you must know, but I'm just not ready for a relationship yet. But when I am, I'm sure it'll be with you. No one else. Just you.
I'll leave her, will yous? Oh, what, Jono?
Suppose you want that work on population change in Liverpool.
If you're talking about the homework for Husey, then yeah, I do. This lot had better be worth an A, you know.
It is. And it's worth paying for.
Want paying, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Now, why would they want to do that when I've got some soft ming giving me it for free? And I've got a queue of customers waiting to buy it off me.
Make mine strong and black, please, Mum.
How's it going?
Great. It's lots better without the phone going every 5 minutes.
Yeah, right. Well, my work's still waiting to get done.
I thought you were going to meet Jules.
Oh, God. What is it this time? Colour of nail varnish or number of layers of net for the understairs?
Georgie, please. Your dad and I are absolutely fed up with you two bickering. Now, whatever's going on between you both, why don't you just sort it out?
Well, that's us told.
Why couldn't you just stayed away?
I didn't come here to hurt you, Nat.
Yeah, could have fooled me.
I came here because I care about you. I don't want to just sit by and watch you make the same mistake as me.
How many times have I got to tell you I'm not making a mistake? I'm marrying Jules because I love her and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. Is it so hard for you to understand? Look, what we had, we were just kids.
And now you're all grown up, you don't need me anymore, right?
It's too late.
Do you know, I'd love a room like this.
What? Exactly like this.
Well, I wouldn't say no.
I think Max's life is complicated enough as it is.
Yeah, but it can't be easy for him, can it? I mean, no offence, like, but we're living with your ex-wife and your father-in-law under the same roof. God, it must be a nightmare for him.
Oh. Is that what he's told you, is it?
Well, not in so many words, no, but... Well, he was saying last night.
Last night?
Yeah, I was with him in the restaurant. We had a bit of a chat. I know things are difficult for Max at the moment, and I know he's not ready for a proper relationship yet. I think I should just give him a bit more time.
Have you got me homework, Danny? Usually wants it now.
Won't get you very far, though.
What you mean?
It's just a little something I prepared earlier.
Hold on a minute. This is not the stuff that you give to Ned.
Nope. What you and me have got is something quite different.
You what?
What I gave to Ned. It's a lot of rubbish. I made it up.
Are you soft or what? Tenet's flogging off that stuff to off the geography group.
They're going to want the money back then, aren't they?
I hope you know what you're doing.
Of course I do. I'm not stupid.
He's gonna go ballistic, Danny.
Let him. It'd be worth it to get one over in that low-life hole there.
In Bangkok, I was alone, completely alone. Even in all that racket of the prison, it was like it was just me and nothing else. And all that time, thinking, well, it changes you, it sorts things out in your mind. And then coming back, it's funny how you just slip into the same old ways, taking everything for granted, getting wound up about all sorts of crap that doesn't matter. And I don't want that anymore.
So what do you want, Mike?
I don't know. I could have died out there, but it's like I've been given a second chance.
So you're going to try and start over again?
Yeah. What about you?
I suppose it's best if we both make a fresh start, isn't it? Put all this behind us, eh?
Very commendable, Max. Pity you didn't develop this domestic streak while Patsy was still here.
I really don't need reminding of my shortcomings as a husband. Thank you very much.
Max, I'm going to be in France in a matter of hours. What do you seriously expect me to tell Patricia? That you've moved your ex-wife and children into her home? That I caught the two of you in bed together?
Look, I'd rather you didn't tell Patricia anything.
Well, you're making it very difficult for me, aren't you?
Look, I shall tell her myself. Well, I just need to find the right time, that's all.
Well, if she asks me, I have no intention of lying to my own daughter, have you, Joe?
Of course not.
Well, then come with me to France and talk it over with her yourself.
David, I am needed at the restaurant.
Well, you leave me no option.
Yeah. I know.
Look, Max, I know how difficult it is being on your own. I mean, ever since Jean and I... It's a sorry state of affairs, isn't it, when you've got to wait for your wife to go on holiday before you can visit your daughter and your grandchildren. Max, listen, don't waste everything you and Patsy had. Come with me to France. Sort things out.
I don't know, David. I spoke to Thomas yesterday on the phone and... I miss them.
I miss you, especially Patricia. She loves you, Max, I know she does.
And I love her. I just need some time to sort myself out.
Now, think about what I've said. You don't have to decide this minute. I'll be over at the club sorting things out for the auction. Just let me know what your plans are, all right?
disappointed you haven't donated anything, you know, Dave. I thought you supported the over 55s.
Well, actually, Julia, I have been rather busy organising this trip to France. Although, just come to think of it, I do have a rather interesting piece of statuary that you might like to take. I picked it up on my travels in the Far East.
Oh. Ooh, I've always fancied one of these. Oh, gorgeous, isn't it? Gee, it's probably full of fleas. Hey, madam, I'll have you know that this came from one of those houses near the park, did this?
Yeah, well, they're the worst, them sort.
Come on, let's move it.
Hey, Dave, I don't suppose any chance me put my name on this before the auction, is there?
Well, I hardly think it fair for the organisers to commandeer the best items for themselves.
No one would know. They are a secret.
Julia, I'd have thought it was your duty as official auctioneer to ensure that the proceedings are entirely fair and above board.
No need to get your knickers in a twist, Dave. It's only a flaming rug, and I'm only doing this because you're deserting us.
Oh, hiya, Max. You looking for me?
No, actually, I'm trying to catch David. Is he here?
Oh, yeah, he's just gone inside with Julia. He's doing his Sotheby's bit. Look, well, he'll be out in a minute.
I'm sorry, Sammy. I'm in a rush.
Well, when aren't you? I never get to see you, and I need to talk to you, Max.
No, Sammy, please.
Well, will I see you later?
Look, I can't talk now. I'm sorry. I've got a plane to catch.
Plane?
Yeah, that's why I want to talk to David. I mean, I'm going to France with him.
To see Patricia?
Yeah, I've let things drag on for far too long. One or two things Patricia and I have to sort out.
What's the lover boy after?
Oh, he was just making arrangements for the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
Oh, by the way, you owe me.
Oh, yeah?
I'll bet, remember? A week's tips, wasn't it? Told you to get him.
Yeah, when he'd had a few. I mean, he's not exactly begging for more, is he? As far as that one's concerned, you're just an easy leg. And in my book, that makes you a little bit of a tart.
Excuse me, but for your information, things are really heavy between me and Max. Well, we love each other. And if it wasn't for that stupid Susanna and boring Bingy to move me and Louise into his place by now.
Oh, yeah, and I've got Tom Cruise on a bit of string round me neck.
Well, you'll see when he gets back from France, because he's on his way over there tonight to ask Patricia for a divorce. I'm glad we've had this talk.
Yeah, so am I.
So what are you going to do now?
Maybe go to States like I planned. Make me fortune, eh? What about you?
I haven't got a clue. Still got Kylie to think about.
I'm gonna miss you, you know. Say to her for me. Linz, I wish things could have been.
Sorry, Mike. You'll find someone else.
No, I'll pass on that. Linz, if you ever need me, I'll always love you.
Is that why you can't bring yourself to touch me?
What?
Nothing. Doesn't matter.
But I thought you didn't want me to.
Mike, it's Gary I don't want near me, not you.
What I thought...
Just because what Gary did to me, it doesn't turn me into some sort of a man-hater. I just want to be in a normal relationship with someone who loves me.
I love you. Really love you.
I thought you didn't want to know me.
Come here, you divvy. Should we start this day again?
Right. Now, you sure you've got your passport?
Yes.
Ah, taxi's waiting. Come on, old son.
Come on, old son. Mustn't keep Patricia waiting.
Look, Susanna, please, I'll only be gone for a few days.
I can't believe you're doing this.
I need to talk to Patricia.
Oh, yes. You've got to keep hedging your bets.
That's why I'm going to France. I don't know what I want. I feel like I'm torn between you, Patricia, and the children.
Oh,
Really? You seemed pretty clear about what you wanted earlier.
When?
When you were having your little tete-a-tete with David in the garden. Max, you lying, cheeky creep.
Please. Come on, Max. We've got a plane to catch.
See you next week, Max. Oh, and don't forget me duty-free. Chanel's my favourite. See you soon, Max. I'm not gonna miss him.
Little madam. You want to watch your fella with her, love? You should hear what she's been telling Mo McGee down at the Lallows.
Was there something you wanted, Julia?
Yeah. David said for me to call round. He was going to sort out some bits and bobs for the over 55s auction next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You haven't any cast-offs going begging, have you, love? I mean to say, it's all in a good cause, like.
Oh, an extremely good cause. I'll tell you what. Why don't you call round tomorrow? I'm sure I'll find one or two things that Max won't miss.
Oh.
What you thinking? No more secrets, Lynn.
Well, I'm thinking about some fella that I know.
Oh, yeah. Is he tall and handsome?
Well, he's tall.
I've got something to show you.
What is it?
It's one of the notes I wrote to you while I was in prison. I didn't get a chance to show it to you because you got out.
My darling Lindsay, I'm laying here thinking of you and missing you like mad. I swear to you, Linz, when we get out of here, we're never going to be apart again. Love, Mike.
Turn over. You've got to imagine me on Monday saying this.
I love you, Lindsay. Marry me, please. Mike. Do you mean that?
Will you?
How's Jules?
Don't start again, George.
It's just a simple question.
Yeah, well, there's no such thing as far as you're concerned.
Mum and Dad have gone to the theatre. I just wanted to see you before... I've decided to move out.
Where to?
I'll go to some friends. Just need some time on my own, that's all. Get my head together, as they say. I think I've caused enough trouble here, don't you?
Are you going to be all right?
Yeah. Just need to get away, that's all.
Away from me, you mean?
Not just you. Martin. Mum and Dad. I just need to sort myself out. Tell Jules good luck from me. Hope the wedding goes well. I really do want you to be happy, Nat.
You're not coming to the wedding. Georgie.
I can't stand in that church and watch you married.